Joining us on the phone line is Madhur Bhandarkar, filmmaker. Mr. Bhandarkar, thank you for talking to Headlines today. An extremely somber moment, the passing of Bal Thackeray. You visited him a few days back. Tell us, how big a loss is this really to Maharashtra politics in your view?
It's a great loss. It's not only a great loss to Maharashtra politics, but all over the country. I think a personality, strong, paramount personality who kept his point of view very strongly and believed in his conviction, what he says, and always stick to what he believes in it. And is absolutely a strong nationalist. I'm lacking words, the kind of personality he was, his one-liners, his humor, the kind of knowledge he had. I just met him in September, I remember, when he was in Lilavati, and I spoke to him 15-20 minutes, and he was absolutely, with a strong spirit. In fact, he was not well. Still, he was talking, asking me about cinema, everything,
Right.
Absolutely a great loss.
Mr. Bhandarkar, what are your most personal impressions of Bal Thackeray? He was also a cartoonist and a satirist. He had a keen interest in Bollywood and cinema. Can you share with us any personal impressions or anecdotes that you might have had with him?
See, I mean to say, he has tremendous knowledge of literature, tremendous knowledge of cinema, black and white cinema, color cinema. I mean to say, the kind of knowledge, the kind of people he used to interact with was superb. A strong personality. He was very well versed with all kind of things happening around the country or abroad. Whenever I chatted with him, he chatted with everything, even a small thing in the newspaper, he would know what is happening or this and that, So, and very humorous. I mean to say, he was a person who stood by people. He was there for people in their bad times or somebody's in crisis, believed in what he said, never retracted his statements. And, very, very strong. I mean, it's a very less personality you will get in such age today where, a tall, stalwart personality like Bal was.
Mr. Bhandarkar, did Bal Thackeray have an interest in the finer arts? He was known to be close to a lot of filmmakers, very, very close friends with senior actors and filmmakers in Bollywood.
He was absolutely interactive with people's personality in terms of the creative field, I mean to say. Whenever I used to meet him and talk, he used to always talk of movies and all. He was quite knowledgeable of movies. He had seen movies. And he used to respect people with art. I mean, any field. He can be a singer, filmmaker, actor, any kind of personality who's related with art. And for art, there was no boundaries. And, for him, he loved everything.
Let me also go across now to filmmaker Ashok Pandit, who joins us for more. Ashok, extremely tragic news coming in earlier this afternoon. What are your thoughts as to the kind of impact that Bal Thackeray has left in Maharashtra? He will be missed by scores of his supporters.
See, day before yesterday when we met Udhavji and Rashmi, we were very confident. In fact, the entire positivity with which Uddhav was about his health and all that, we never expected that. We were very sure about him coming back to his original form. But anyway, destiny plays its own role. As far as Maharashtra is concerned, and not only Maharashtra, I think the entire nation, this man, this leader, was a unique leader by himself who had a child's heart in him, which you can only realize when you meet him. Otherwise, the kind of perception which was created by the media of this leader, per se, that a man who's very strict, who doesn't listen to anyone, who can say anything anytime, which was absolutely wrong. I was in contact with him for quite some time, especially on my Kashmir issue, and I think he took decisions in a minute, which people completely take years together. He's a man who is responsible. I want to tell this today when his last journey is going to begin, that he's a man who is responsible for nearly 30 to 40,000 youths of Kashmir not getting into terrorism, because he gave them education, because he understood the problems of Kashmir sitting in Maharashtra. People sitting in Kashmir, leaders didn't understand Kashmir. Leaders sitting in Delhi didn't understand Kashmir. But the entire problem of a common man in Kashmir, especially Kashmiri Pandit, he is the man who understood and he took decision. He was never anti-Islam. People are saying on the television channels he was anti-Islam. He was against anti-nationals. He was a fantastic personality. He is a personality which this entire country will miss. And I'm sure, I'm very confident, and I hope that Uddhavji will continue his legacy. This vacuum cannot be filled.
Right.
Sure. Nobody can take his place as far as the leader is concerned.
Okay. All right, Ashok Pandit. Thank you very much for joining us with your thoughts.